What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
And today we are celebrating 300 subscribers. 300. And, oh, sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I figured what we should do with 300 subscribers might as well call it the 300 of 300, and we'll talk about Zack Snyder.
Yeah, so that's we were discussing that. So we felt like that'd be a good thing to talk about.
Yeah, it's just
for
funny.
Shooting the shit for our 300 subscriber episode.
300.
Yes. Zack Snyder actually has quite a few good movies. Well,
quite a few.
Well,
he's more of like a hit and miss kind of director.
Yeah, he is. And but like the movies that he really does well, they really are good.
Oh yeah.
Then the other ones, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
Right. So, what was the movie that got you first liking Zack Snyder?
I think Dawn of the Dead, man, just like you.
Really? Well, no. Like I said, 300 is the one that got me actually like really like. Well, no, I agree. Like Dawn of the Dead was the one that really got me liking Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
You're right. Because it's a remake of one of my favorite movies of all time, especially zombie movies. George Romero. You are missed.
Yes.
But that was the one that got me into him. Like I saw 300 first, but Dawn of the Dead is what really started making me like him a lot.
I've always been kind of a zombie fan.
Yeah.
So I saw Dawn of the Dead, the George Romero trilogy first, Night, Dawn, and Day.
Right.
I saw those first, but then I saw it on, I guess I was just scrolling through the channels one day, and it was Dawn of the Dead, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll watch that. And I was like, wait, this isn't the original. Hey, I kind of like this, man. The music in this is pretty awesome. It's got Ving Rhames in it.
That's right. And what I love about that, man, is it paid homage to the original, but it was its own movie.
Oh, it also brought something really, really scary.
Yeah, running zombies.
Running zombies.
And not just any running, like track meet zombies. Like
it's like as powerful as the human body can possibly be at that moment.
With no limitations, because they don't get tired.
Yeah, exactly. As powerful as they can be.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people disagree with the running zombies, but I think for me, running zombies are more terrifying than walking ones, because you can, even in the crowd of walking ones, you can kind of get out, dodge and hit. Running zombies, nah. You just
one can take you out.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Basically.
That's the gist of it. Yeah. And man, and like I said, what I loved about it too, man, is like I said, it made it its own movie. Like it paid homage.
Yeah, it really did.
And he took over it, and I thought I think to me, right now, I think that's his best movie. I know some people may disagree.
Oh, I do.
But I know you do. I still think that's his best movie. Like, hands down for me.
Okay. Well, you want to go to a different movie?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and let's talk about the one that we want to talk about. Is 300.
Well, it's really him.
Well,
I
just think it's great for the 300 subscribers, guys. I appreciate it, though.
But man, I went and saw that movie twice in the theaters.
I did too.
Like that.
I did too.
Twice? One? No, I think 3 times in the theaters I went and saw that movie. Because I saw it with like 3 sets of people who had never seen it. So
and then we watched it together.
But that was
at your old house.
But I'm talking about when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and man, I love it every time.
Yeah, it's still fun to watch.
And man, he did a good job translating the graphic novel to the screen. Like that's another good one of his.
Now, it's not based off the original 300 movie that came out in the 70s. It was based off the Frank Miller graphic novel.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, go ahead.
And honestly, it was almost word for word, picture for picture with it.
Right, there was one where because I watched the movie first, then went and read the graphic novel, and then I realized just how much he was able to translate from the graphic novel and do it well. Like the scene where that guy from Persia, on a horse holding the skulls. Like that's a direct rip from the pages.
Yeah.
Like even with the two Spartans, not Spartan.
The Spartan. What are you talking about?
The two dudes that were just standing there looking at him like, really? That's not a person.
Oh, you're bringing these conquered king skulls to my city steps. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
And
here, I'm gonna show you to a real badass.
And it gave us one of the greatest, not memes, but this is before memes were a thing.
Yeah.
But this is Sparta.
Just kick that motherfucker into the well. Said, "Fuck you, dude."
But man, like one thing that Zack Snyder is, I don't think he's a good storyteller. I'm just gonna get this out of the way, everybody.
Well, as long as he's got a good story to make a movie off of, he can be. Like I said, like you were saying, if he's got a graphic novel or something.
Right. And he does a good job with it. I think he's a horrible, and this is just my opinion, I think he's a horrible storyteller. I don't think he's a very good director. Yeah, he's made some good movies, but I think overall he's not a very good director. But that dude is like, he can make some visually amazing movies. Like that's what, for me, that's his main thing, is like his movies are so
visually stunning.
Yes, they are. And I one thing I do hate, Zach, and it's not just you. I'm not really talking specifically to you right now. Stop with the fucking slow motion.
I don't know, man. I like it. I think this is from our Justice League conversation too.
Like it probably is. Like I don't mind slow mo, but when you're slow moing just to slow mo, I'm sorry. I'm no. Like there's certain scenes that make sense that it's in slow motion, but when you're just doing a female just slow motion.
That's like.
I can't imagine we were here right now, but I mean, you get the gist of the idea.
That's gotta be from Sucker Punch, though.
I'm just saying, man. It's like there's certain scenes that don't even call for slow motion at all, and he just milks that shit for all it's worth. Like if there was a slow motion cow, he'd be yanking that tit as hard as he could. Just give me some more. Yep, give me slow motion. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the slow motion. You notice he didn't do that with Dawn of the Dead, though.
No, he didn't, and honestly, it's a better movie for it. Like it does, because Dawn of the Dead didn't really call for slow motion,
right?
Which a lot of his scenes don't, but it didn't make sense to have slow motion.
You know, though, the slow motion though in like 300, I think it did.
Now, for me, that it enhanced the violence.
I think it because it was a translation from the comic book,
right,
to the graphic novel to the screen, and it was really the slow motion was to be like, hey, this is from the graphic novel.
Now, see, like I said, I didn't mind it too much in 300, and it enhanced in the battle scenes and stuff like that. I still think he overdid it quite a bit in 300, but it kind of made sense. It kind of fit for 300.
Yeah.
But yes, Zach, cut it out. Stop it.
Now, can we talk about my favorite one from Zack Snyder?
Hey, let's go for it.
The Watchmen.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That movie is, honestly, I think it's perfect from top to bottom.
And it's definitely not.
I think it is.
Like The Watchmen is 3/4 the best comic book movie ever made, and then 1/4 garbage. That's just really what it is.
Yeah, I know. See, you don't like the music, but I do.
No, because it doesn't fit. Like the music does not fit for that movie.
I think that makes it decent. You know.
He's a Zack Snyder writer. That's what he is. And that's not a good, and that's not a bad thing, because I have directors who I nut ride all the time.
There's some Zack Snyder stuff that I was not really a big fan of, like Sucker Punch.
We'll discuss that shit.
It was all right.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get to that abomination.
The Watchmen, though, man.
Like I think it's an amazing, it's easily top 10 comic book movies ever made.
Yeah, you got three, 4, 5, the greatest actors, man. You got like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Jackie.
You are really being generous right now talking about greatest actors. No.
You don't think Jeffrey Dean Morgan's like a great actor?
I've only seen him really in one really good role.
What?
The Watchmen.
You didn't see him in Rampage? He's great with what he deals with.
Rampage. That's what you're using.
I thought he was great in it. Okay, him as Negan in The Walking Dead, dude, that was awesome.
No, that I agree. Yeah,
he's awesome.
He's awesome in that. But that's TV show. That's that movie.
Then you kind of put me on a spot. I can't really.
Hey, if you're gonna talk that shit, have your facts to back you up.
Jackie Earl Haley as Rorschach.
Right. Nah, they like after seeing him, like after I watched 300 and found out he was gonna be in Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm like, holy shit, that dude.
The Watchmen.
That's what I'm saying. After I watched The Watchmen,
yeah,
and then they say he was gonna be Freddy Krueger, I'm like, holy shit, that is perfect. Like, he would fit perfectly.
That voice, though, man.
Yeah.
That voice, that Rorschach voice, so awesome. You know, and not only that, but you also got Patrick Wilson. Dude, Patrick Wilson is Night Owl. Dude, he's awesome.
Like, I like Patrick Wilson. Like he's
and you can't say he's not a great actor, dude.
He's a good actor. Yeah,
he's funny.
I'm not saying he's great, but he's a good actor.
I think he's fucking great, dude. He was great in all the Insidious movies.
Yeah, well,
for his part that he played, yeah. He's going to be. I think he's going to be amazing.
Some sketchy movies to bolster these.
The Insidious trilogies.
It's only one good one in that. That was the first one. That's
he was in that.
And even then, that was 3/4 amazing horror and 1/4 complete
I'm talking
shit.
about him as an actor, though. I'm talking about him doing his part in the movie. He's pretty amazing.
Like I said, I'm not gonna go amazing. I save amazing for people like Tom Hardy and Tom Hanks. Those are amazing.
You're thinking Tom Hardy just because of the way he can transform his body.
Well, Tom Hardy is an amazing actor. Period. Like there is no one can say he's not a good a great actor, an amazing actor.
I got you.
He would be one I would use amazing for, not the other guy.
I think Patrick Wilson's amazing, dude. Not only that, dude, he is funny as hell.
That's what the opinions are for.
Funny, man.
No matter how wrong they are.
Haven't you ever seen Stretch?
I have not.
Oh my God, dude, that movie is fucking hilarious.
Really?
Just because of Patrick Wilson.
Oh, I haven't seen Stretch before.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay.
And but anyway, I mean, you got Patrick Wilson as Night Owl, man. Dude, he is such a good Night Owl. I don't know what it is, but it's like he gained weight just for the role to show that he's retired.
Right.
And Jackie Earle Haley played Rorschach, and all the dialogue in that movie is wonderful.
Well, again, when you have a basis for it in the graphic novel.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't a straight.
No,
it wasn't perfect.
No, I agree. Right.
Because if it was, it would have been a 7-hour movie rather than 3.
Right. I think that movie would have worked better as a TV show.
Right.
From somewhere like Netflix or a network that would have been able to go as hard as they wanted to without fear of repercussions.
Right. Oh well. See,
Netflix would be one.
So that would be that's one though that it had to be rated R.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the only way you can do that.
Right. And it also showed a little bit of a homage to, not an homage, but an Easter egg to 300. The very beginning scene when the comedian throws a coffee mug and hits his apartment door, knocks off a number, and it shows the number 300.
Okay. Well, I remember you telling me about that the other day.
And which Zack Snyder is always going to the number 300
because I think that was his most successful movie. That's why.
Yeah, honestly, you're right.
It really is. Everybody knows the 300.
Yeah, right.
Everybody. Not everybody's seen the Watchmen. Everybody has seen 300. Everybody knows that movie.
And let's go ahead and go to another one. Man of Steel.
Now, Man of Steel. You know what? I actually changed my mind on saying Dawn of the Dead. I actually think Man of Steel is his best movie.
There's a lot of slow motion stuff in that, though.
There is. But
it's pretty awesome.
It's actually a really good superhero origin story. Like seeing Superman from when he was a kid all the way up. Like
Kal-El.
Kal-El.
Casting's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think so. The only thing I didn't really agree with was the Kevin Costner death. That's the only thing in that movie
yes, I agree with that.
That's the only thing that I wasn't on board with. But actually, but everything else, I think Zack did a damn good job directing that. He did a damn good job doing that.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, the origin of Superman's not really a happy, wholeheartedly story.
No, it's not.
It's kind of a fucked up story.
Kid planet blows up.
Yeah,
sends them all.
His planet's gone, dude. His parents are making a desperate attempt to save their child, and they did.
Right.
He fucking lands in Kansas, and
that's the most.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, Kansas.
Sorry.
Kansas, I'm not talking shit about you right now, but we both know that there's nothing but corn and dirt. There's really nothing else to do.
Well, soybeans.
That's really not like helping them out at all.
I'm just.
But yeah, I'm not throwing shade at you, Kansas, but
Kansas City.
If I wanted to go somewhere to die and live out the rest of my life and just die in peace, Kansas would be the place I'd go. They would be.
Yeah.
But man, Zack did an amazing job with Man of Steel, especially after some Superman Returns, that horrible movie, which we got.
Brandon fucking Routh.
Yeah. Hey. At least we got to see what's his name as Lex Luthor.
Oh, the pedophile, Kevin Spacey.
I'm sorry. Hey. Sometimes you gotta separate the man's actions from the art because it's two totally different things.
Yeah.
And I think he's been the best Lex Luthor we've had.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, I would have loved to have seen that Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman. It would have been more, which we'll talk about that fucking movie.
That abomination.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my whole mood changed just talking about fuck that movie. But yeah, I just think like.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that out. We're gonna take the man from the art differently.
Yeah. Well, that's what you have to do.
Yeah,
because
he was a good Lex. Man.
No, he was a good actor in general, but he was a good Lex Luthor, and he was. But I really, I went into, be honest here, full disclosure, I went into Man of Steel ready to hate that movie because I'm not a Superman fan. I'm just being honest. I hate Superman, but Zack actually made me like, man, you know what? I actually can kind of get down with this version of Superman.
You know what it was? Him bringing in Zod.
Well, that's
right off the bat.
I didn't agree with him. Well, that's the only thing.
Zod.
Well, no. I think Michael Shannon did an amazing job, which that's another one of my favorite actors.
I'm just talking about. I'm talking about just him bringing in General Zod right off the bat.
Exactly. I think that was a good choice.
That was a very good decision.
The special effects and visuals were just utterly amazing.
Yeah, you had to see it.
Yeah, and he did a good job. Like I think that's his most complete movie, as far as story, visuals, directed, everything.
Casting.
I think casting.
Henry Cavill as Clark Kent, dude.
Now,
I like him as Clark Kent.
No. I will say this: I like him as Superman. But for me, no one would ever talk Christopher Reeves. Well, that's just, I'm sorry.
I don't think that's going to happen, though. I mean, like you said, I like him as...
Well, I think, no.
I like Henry Cavill as Clark Kent, but nobody's going to top Christopher Reeves.
Well, you know why? Because Christopher...
Awesome.
Well, not just that. That was the only thing that was a little jarring at first for me when watching Man of Steel. Like, that version of Superman is so dark and gloomy. When Superman is supposed to represent hope, and stuff like that. And I think Christopher Reeves brought that home so well.
The hope?
Yeah, the hope.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that he really did.
Yeah.
And it's hard to top someone like that because Christopher Reeves did an amazing job as Superman. But I think for this version that they're going with, I think Henry Cavill is a perfect choice for that. He did a good job as Superman.
Well, he does kind of bring hope too.
Not really. Those movies. I'm just saying. Those movies are dark and gray.
I don't know, man. There's a few parts in that movie.
He watched his dad get sucked up by a tornado. There's nothing hopeful
by
about
his dad's choice because he didn't want to expose.
I'm sorry, my dad can just say, like, son, don't let me walk in front of this car. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. You're still my dad.
I would. I don't like mine.
Well, fair enough. But
I've been giving him a finger too. Fuck you.
But I think that for me, Man of Steel is his most complete movie. Yeah. Like one that I think that he should get a lot of credit for. Not because I don't think he gets as much credit as he deserves for that movie. I think he deserves a lot of credit for jumpstarting the DCU. Well, the DCEU, is that what it's called?
DC Extended Universe. Yes. I would just say the DCU.
That's what I'm saying, DCEU. And I think he deserves a lot of credit for putting out a movie, because if that movie would have been a failure, that'd have been the end of the DCU.
That's it. Yeah, there would have been no Batman v Superman. There would have been no Justice League. But then again, though, it's not just that jump-started the DC universe. It was Watchmen, too. Watchmen's DC.
It's two different things.
I know it is. I know it's two different universes and stuff like that. But that also showed that the Watchmen also showed that DC is credible.
No, and honestly, I agree. What showed DC was credible was Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. That's what showed DC was credible.
Mm-hmm. I think that the Watchmen showed that DC had the capability and the background to make a lot more stuff than
I can get down with that.
Especially when all this Marvel stuff is coming out and it's making billions and billions of crap like that, and they come out with this gemstone called the Watchmen, or
this is before the MCU.
The Watchmen wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Well, anyway, maybe I don't know. I can't remember the years.
No, I'm sorry, MCU,
Marvel Comics Universe.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but anyways, he needs to get more credit for that movie. I think that's his most complete movie.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it was. And this is coming from someone who hates Superman.
And you're looking at like the cast of Michael Shannon, as Zod, and
I think You can tell Shannon was hamming that shit up and enjoying every second of being inside.
Wouldn't you?
He was. Oh yeah. I mean, it was. That's the only. If there was one or few, if there was a couple stones I could throw at Man of Steel, it was Michael Shannon hamming it up. But it worked. It worked. I said Michael Shannon was amazing in that movie.
Yeah,
but he was hamming it, but it was good.
He was
good
making it, and it was his other people that was with him too.
Right,
like that chick.
Man, that chick is fucking scary as hell.
Yeah, you know what else she was in? She was in this movie called Pandorum.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
The one with your boy Ben Foster?
Yeah, Ben Foster.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, dude, she's in that.
But man, she's fucking scary as hell, man.
She's scary in Pandorum too.
A good death.
Oh,
what was
yeah, that was her. That was her.
Yeah.
And this is what you call a good death, you know?
Well, something like that.
Fucking go into the change engine or something.
Like, man, I like how the dude that from SVU pulls out that little knife. He's like, "Come on," and she just like, "Nah, nah."
Sword.
Let's go. It almost wasn't like a little mini sword. Yeah, it's like, "Nah, take that little shit and sit down."
Well, he didn't. He still fought.
Yeah, he did. Hey, the man was noble. Now, all right.
Oh God. Let's get it.
I want to save that one for last. I'm gonna save because you already know I got shit to talk about that one, and I'm not even gonna blame Zack Snyder a little bit for that one, but we'll get into detail about that.
So now let's talk about another movie that we liked was Justice League.
Justice League, I liked.
Liked.
I didn't love. Like I think
I loved it.
I did not.
I think that their cast for Jason Momoa being
Aquaman,
being Arthur Curry,
it's.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Don't get me wrong. I didn't.
I think it fits with the way we're seeing him, Arthur Curry, in the 52,
right?
And plus the Flashpoint paradox.
But the only thing I don't like is I don't like some of the dialogue he has. Like I think the writers need to do a better job writing his dialogue.
Romancing.
Just
throwing it up, man.
That's the only thing I have a problem with. Like, I think he fits Aquaman perfect. Like, I like him as Aquaman. I just think that the writers need to do a better job with his dialogue. That's all.
They kind of made him a surfer dude.
Yeah, and I agree.
But Jason Momoa is kind of a surfer.
He looks like one too.
No, he is. I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Now, Justice League, but that we won't count that one. Because that's not fully Zack's.
Yeah, well, there was
I know, so we won't count Justice League because if any issues with Justice League that we may have had, it may not be attributed to Zack Snyder. But we'll skip. We won't say Justice League.
Probably Brian Fuller's
but
fault.
Maybe, but we won't use Justice League because it's not fully his.
Right. Well, it is fully his, but he had some issues going on. And,
right. Exactly. So
sorry about that, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. Even though I don't like you as a director for the most part, still.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these asshole trolls. But I'm trying to think. Sucker Punch.
Oh yeah.
Like a 14-year-old's wet dream put on film. Like.
Yeah.
Now that's basically what that's the gist of that movie right there.
I don't know, man. There's still some pretty awesome parts of that.
No. Like again, we go back to the visuals are amazing.
The dragon.
The dragon, the samurai, the robotic. Like I said, if no movie is more 14-year-old wet dream than 300, I don't know what it is. Like that's
Sucker Punch.
I'm sorry, Sucker Punch, man. Yeah, it's like a 14-year-old just had a bunch of awesome shit in his brain. Like throw it on the camera. That's what he did. Like it's like no kind of. I mean, just whatever he could think of that would just seem awesome.
You know what?
Put in the movie. That's what a 14-year-old does.
Zack Snyder was probably asking him, like he was asking his son, he's like, man, what do you think is cool?
That's what I'm saying. That's what 300 looks like.
His son was probably like, man, have him fight a dragon.
Right. Have him fight samurai robots. It's like,
okay.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. Okay,
yeah, I'll
let's
make
do
a story on this. I can do this.
That's the story is giving that movie way too much credit.
But I mean, the story itself was kind of off.
It was awful. Finish the sentence and finish the word.
I was going to say awful. Off the wall, like way out there. Like I mean, it was kind of a crazy story, but I mean, you know, the visuals and the action, the cast.
That's
Emily Browning, dude. I don't know about you, dude, but I really like Emily Browning as an actor. I think she's pretty fucking awesome. I think she's been awesome since like Ghost Ship and Darkness Falls. You know, I think she's cool. Dude. Plus, not only that, she's one hell of a singer. She sung the Sweet Dreams. on the intro of that movie, I don't know what the fuck you're giving me that look for.
Man. Like he's trying to really drudge up some praise for this movie. And this movie was
It's horrible.
Praise.
There's pieces that you look at, and then there's pieces that you're like, oh, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, it's because it's like putting together a puzzle, and you're almost done, and you got like 8 or 9 pieces left, and every one of those fucking pieces belongs to another puzzle. That's what that movie was like. Just fucking frustrated. No.
Man, that's actually a pretty good analogy. Dude. I really like that. Was good.
Yeah, thank you. And I thought about that on the fly.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And that actually is kind of right. Yeah, it's don't even. This
is basically Zack Snyder. I know you can't see the table, but the puzzle. All right, it's going good. He's got a shit, and then he just like, oh, robots, shove it in there. Oh. Samurai, shove it in there. That's what it basically had. Now I just spilled my damn shot.
And a dragon.
Yeah. It's like, that's basically what it was like, man. It was like, come on, man.
And World War I zombies.
I know my brother, he loves that movie, Shane Smith. I know you love it, Shane. I know you do, but that movie's fucking horrible.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I think there's a lot of good parts of that movie. I think there's a lot of good parts of that movie.
You know one of the best parts? When people aren't talking and shit's blowing up. That's basically the only good parts of that movie.
I don't know, man. The fight scenes were pretty fucking awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. When shit's blowing up.
The visual effects are pretty fucking awesome.
No.
I like the cast. I love the cast. And not only that, dude, the music's pretty fucking awesome too.
Yeah, that movie's horrible. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it.
Well,
the movie's a piece of shit.
And it's guys. Okay, well, what do y'all think about this?
It's garbage. But anyways.
Don't let him influence you. I want to hear.
Oh, please don't. It's still garbage, but don't let me influence your opinion. But what's another one here?
Let's go ahead and talk about it.
No. What's another one? Oh, not yet. I'm going to save all the vitriol and hate for. I don't want to. I want to say that for the end.
Honestly, I think we.
That's really. I think. Damn, we've actually really talked over, because we won't include his executive producer role. This is just him as a director.
Trying to think of it. Honestly, we didn't really do our research very well this time.
Only thing we didn't really, we know the movies, we just don't know the date. I may not know the dates in his very first movie.
Right.
I thought 300 was his very first one.
No, it was the first one we noticed was Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I noticed. Well, the first one I noticed of his was Dawn of the Dead.
You're right. Yeah, and it's an amazing movie. I love that movie so much. Man.
And I watched that long time before 300 came out.
All right. Well, I think that's about the gist of his. Let's
just go ahead and just so y'all know, Justice League, the review for Justice League was our first video together.
Yes, that movie. That video is horrible, and I realize that now. Like it's
sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but it was our first one. We just that was Cracker Hunter's inauguration.
There you go.
Yeah. So forgive that. As you can tell, the quality's gotten a lot better since then.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope. Well, we're up to 315 subscribers, so I would think my quality has gotten a lot better. But yeah. So let's move on to this fucking movie.
Yep.
All right, Batman v Superman. And I'm not even gonna blame Zack for all of it. I blame writers and the Warner Brothers executives for most of that shit.
That's the problem, though.
Like,
you know what? Zack Snyder wrote Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay. Did you write that?
Yeah.
Well, so basically, how the fuck can you write? Like, how can you write that movie and then have?
He was a writer in it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, everyone. Like, anyone who talks to me knows I hate Batman v Superman. It's not even a secret. Like, I despise that fucking movie. And I'm gonna tell you why.
They ruined Doomsday. They destroyed.
They ruined a whole bunch of shit.
Ruined Doomsday.
Like
the one villain that can.
Shot.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Yeah.
I was in my rant too. The one villain that can come up and almost fucking just destroy Darkseid. They just made him into a fucking
turtle.
Turtle with things coming out of him. Not a turtle, a fucking snapping turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, this can't be Doomsday. No. and then he said it, Doomsday. I was like, oh, come on.
Like, you know what makes me the most mad when discussing that movie? Like, seriously, the thing that really makes me despise that movie so much is when die-hard comics fans try to defend that movie and say it is comic accurate.
There's a few things that are maybe a little accurate, but that's it. Maybe like one or two.
Don't you fucking do that.
No, I'm saying
there is nothing.
There is. Honestly, there is.
Well, okay, you tell me some comic accurate shit out of that fucking movie right now.
When Bruce Wayne or Batman is right there with the dude with the fucking flamethrower, and he's like, I'll kill her, and then Batman said, I know you will. So he just
he commences to shoot it and blow the dude up, which is the complete opposite of fucking Batman.
That line was from the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns comic.
But in the Dark Knight Returns, Batman didn't kill nobody.
Oh no, yeah, well.
No, we did not. No, we don't. You fucking. No, we did not. No, he did not.
That might be.
Because remember, even in the tank, he was using rubber bullets. Don't you fucking pull that on me.
There's still a lot of fucking explosions, blowing shit up. There's every kind of thing.
And you know, all those dudes were standing in a circle, watching him fight the dude.
He may have not killed them, but he made them.
Oh, I'm not denying that. No. Oh, I'm not denying that. Like, there's some serious internal injuries going on with that shit. I'm not even denying it. But what I mean is, like, to purposefully go out and just shoot somebody. That is the complete opposite. And you know what fucking makes me mad about this fucking shit, man? It's when people holler, well, Batman's killed before. First of all, motherfucker.
That was in the 30s, 40s,
and that's my fucking point. Like,
that was long fucking
time
ago.
And that's my fucking point right there. It's like, don't take something when we all know
that's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not even close to the same Batman. The Batman we know of, the directors are coming out with now. Hold up. That the directors are using as a foundation for it is the one from like the Batman.
Except for Tim Burton. Except for
Tim Burton. But Tim Burton's Tim Burton. We don't count that.
The Tim Burton Batmans are a little different than the ones that
because they don't fit the comic book narrative at all.
Because he did kill people.
No, and that's what I'm saying. But the one the Batman that we grew up with, honestly, from my age, I say from anybody who's born in the 80s grew up with Batman the Animated Series and the comic books from that point on. And what's Batman's number one rule?
No, don't kill.
Exactly.
Right.
That's his number one. That is the number one thing that makes Batman Batman.
Zack Snyder was going with the Frank Miller Batman.
And he still didn't kill nobody. That's my point. Like, that's what pisses me off.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
I'm sorry. Let me calm down.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Let me calm down. Because I'm telling you, that movie.
I'm going to have to say this. I'm going to say it again. I'll say it. I said it in our first video. I'm going to say it again. There was not one on-screen death. That by Batman's hand. Just.
Okay, you're telling me.
I'm not feeding the fire. That's just the,
I'm sorry. When dudes are in a car that blows up, I'm sorry, he died. Okay.
I don't know. It's just one of those. It's not an on-screen death.
You can tell he's trying to find some bullshit in his brain.
I'm not trying to defend the movie whatsoever. Not trying to defend it. I'm just saying. Though, you're throwing up this argument, and, I'm just throwing the shit right back at you.
But it's not good. But it's not a good. It's not a good. What's the word? A retort. It's not a good retort to my arguments at all.
I didn't say it was, but it is one.
But and one thing I don't.
Okay, there's other things too, like
there's a lot. There's a lot.
Like the branding. I mean,
that's not again. That's not Batman, man. That's not. And I understand people's argument. Well, that's an older, jaded Batman.
No,
even then, even like I said, in The Dark Knight Returns, we see an older Batman.
In The Dark Knight Returns, what he did was he just crippled him. That's what he did. He just crippled him. Which is just as bad as dying.
Not really.
Yeah, it kind of.
You can live. I'm sorry, having a broke arm or in a casket. Which one's worse?
I said crippled.
Oh, for you mean like permanently?
For life. The motherfucker's not going to be.
I'm not saying I support vigilante justice in all its form and that it's a good a system of justice.
Nah, see, like in the Frank Miller comic books and stuff like that, he crippled him for life. For life.
I'm not saying some people don't deserve that. I'm not saying
a wheelchair.
And I'm not even saying some people don't deserve to die. What I'm saying is that that's not Batman.
But that's the Frank Miller Batman.
The thing is, he's taken so many different versions and
no, it's honestly it's just the Frank. Miller.
You think it's just the Frank Miller?
Just the Frank Miller.
Well,
He's just kind of amped him up a bit.
Okay, I can understand that. And
the suit even says it. The suit right there that Batman wears even says it. It's the Frank Miller Batman.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that.
Well,
I just don't.
The Dark Knight.
I just think that it's kind of jumping the shark to just have a character who's since the late '80s, with excluding Tim Burton's Batman.
Since like the '70s, dude, he hasn't killed nobody.
What I'm saying is the 60s. Version of Batman that we know and love, that we've grown up with. It's a complete departure. It's jarring when you grown up with this Batman and you going in to see Batman shooting and killing and branding. Like it's jarring.
Blowing shit up.
Yeah, just like.
Well, that's kind of Batman though. He kind of does blow a lot of shit up.
Batman actually doesn't blow too much shit up. He doesn't blow too much shit up.
Well, he blows up a lot of cars.
I mean, without people in them.
Yeah, man.
But
it's a different take. It's almost like a mixture. What it feels like is it's almost like a mixture of like Bruce Wayne and Thomas Wayne. You know, you taking Thomas.
If you had put Thomas Wayne in that movie, that would have made perfect sense. Like it would have made complete utter sense.
Right. I think it's.
And we're talking about the Thomas Wayne from Flashpoint Paradox.
Right.
Like that would have made perfect sense for that.
Batman, you know.
Like that makes sense for that.
That's what it seems like.
That's what I'm looking for. That universe that they're building right now. It fits him.
Now. Also, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to play Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint.
We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to wait because like DC's been so hit and miss, man. That it's got me gunshot.
That's actually kind of a good choice, though.
No. He's a perfect person for Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, yeah. You have to admit that.
Oh, I do.
But
now another thing I didn't like about that movie is Superman. Like they completely hear me out.
I mean, it is Superman.
But it's so dark and gloomy and depressing.
That story's kind of fucked up, man.
What story are you talking about? What
Dark
specific?
Knight Returns.
But again, that's not. We're using. That's another problem. They're mashing so many different stories.
Oh, they're mashing Dark Knight Returns with Injustice and all.
Dark Knight Returns, Injustice. Some of the Flashpoint Paradox when Flash came back. Some of the Flashpoint Paradox.
They fucking are too, man.
Doomsday, the death of Superman.
Oh, it's just too much, man.
And that, for me, was the main problem. Wonder Woman. Like, they just mashed so much stuff into a condensed movie. And that's its main fault. Like, trying to do too much in such a short period of time. That's the movie's main fault. But yeah, fuck that movie. I hate that movie. I'm sorry. And anybody who likes Batman v Superman, hey, I'm not judging you personally. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Sorry.
But for me, fuck that movie. It's a piece of shit. And if you want to debate me in the comment section, bring some points. I love a good civilized.
No. You're almost pretty much like putting a sign up saying, "Prove me wrong."
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Prove me wrong, then. Shit, I'll go with
honestly,
that.
Honestly, you can't.
Honestly, you can't prove me wrong. When have I ever not been? If someone brings good arguments.
No, I mean, except you're right though.
Well, I mean, hey, you never know. Somebody can come along with the best argument that I've ever heard. Like, you know what?
You're kind of right though. They are kind of putting all the too much stuff. The death of
movies.
Superman,
It's too much.
Which Wonder Woman was the best part of that movie, though? And casting Ben Affleck as Batman.
Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, people who don't like, that is the best on-screen version of Batman. Like that's the best part of it. Yes.
It's not the best on-screen version.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, okay. Let me say, not best on-screen version, the most comic accurate version of Batman.
I'll give you that.
Now, that was what I meant to say.
Michael Keaton's the best Batman. And prove me wrong. I dare you. Because it's fucking not Christian Bale.
No.
It's
not at all.
Not at all.
No.
The best ones are Michael Keaton,
Ben Affleck,
and Adam West. Yep.
I don't even know what to say on that.
Well,
but anyways.
Well, comic book way.
But yeah, Zack Snyder, I love and hate you at the same time. Like, and that's like a kind of the kind of relationship I have with him as a director.
Right.
Like, I love him in some of his movies, and I hate him in his others. Like, it's a love-hate relationship. Like, I just wish he was more consistent with his with him directing. That's all.
The way we need to think about it is,
and I don't really want to hold.
He can only give us so much.
Right before. No, whoa, hold up now. Don't say that because Steven Spielberg, James Cameron.
Titanic was garbage.
Okay, hold on. I'm not disagreeing with you. That was not made for me and you. That was not made for us. That was made.
Honestly, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Titanic was made for women. Let's just be completely real. And they loved it.
It was still one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
This boring garbage. But yeah, but that was not made for people like me.
You're not gonna get.
I understand.
You're not gonna get 100% out of every single director.
No. Because even directors like Steven Spielberg have movies that he should have never made. He does. He has a couple. But for the
count was kind of
for the 80s, man, it was amazing. And I'm not even an ET fan. Like, I prefer the thing.
We're gonna save that for another.
Yeah. But Zack Snyder, I think that he's an awesome visual director, but a horrible storyteller. That to me sums up Zack Snyder.
That if he had if he's got a good graphic novel, he can do it perfect.
If you give him a good, his script has to be perfect.
No, you just give him a good comic book, man.
Oh yeah,
give him a good comic book, and he's good. And you got a fucking $1 billion movie, multi-$100 million.
Right, and I agree. I think with a good basis or foundation, as far as like graphic novels and stuff, he's a good director. But at the same time, I can't say just that. Well, yeah, because Dawn of the Dead was made before. So I think he has to have something that is straight right there for him. Yeah. Like he can't be the writer. He can only take, he's got to be able to take and translate.
He can reimagine it.
Yes, thank you. All this overblown shit I was trying to speak, but that's the best way to say it.
Yeah, it's just his idea.
Yes.
And he does got some pretty good ideas on it.
He's an amazing visual director. Like, if I was to make a movie, he'd be the guy I would want to do some of the visual
effects.
Yes.
You would want Michael Bay to do that?
No, if I want to blow shit up good, that's who I get there. If I want to blow some shit up good, that's who I'm getting, because he blows shit up good.
Cars flipping.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, shit. No one can blow up shit like Michael Bay. It's not even close.
CGI building.
Yeah.
Just blow it up.
Like, he'd be my blow shit up guy. That's who I'd go to.
That would be the movie too.
Yeah, blow shit up. Yeah, just an hour and a half of shit just exploding, everything. Buildings crumbling. I mean, yeah, that's
Pepsi can blowing up with fire and napalm.
Tell you, man. Oh, yeah, he blows shit up good. But anyways, guys, we don't want to take too much. I think we've discussed.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to. Yeah, everybody knows.
300 for 300.
Yeah,
Thanks,
300
guys.
for 300.
Oh, and by the way, real quick, Easter eggs on Man of Steel 300. The number 300 was in it with when Superman caught the space shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
The Watchmen 300 was in it. I mentioned it earlier. And I think I'm out.
Okay, well, anyways. So, everybody, to celebrate us reaching 300 subscribers, as we always do, I think we should do one every time we reach 100, 400, 500, whatever. So,
it would almost be fitting to give the subscribers like a graphic novel of 300.
No, I got something better in mind. For our 300 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway, which we haven't done. We weren't able to do one, and we apologize for the delay in our videos. I've been working a lot of overtime. Like, I've only had 1 day off a week. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, he can attest to that. 1 day off a week, and this is the first day we've had in probably the past month and a half to where we can sit down and record some videos. Right. So, please bear with us, statue people, shooting the shit people. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Just bear with us, man, because for the next...
this time of year...
Yeah, it's kind of busy for us. And honestly, that's what it is.
Neither one of us have got time.
Yeah, and we got to try to make time when we can. So just please bear with us, man. We'll try to get you new videos, because all the videos that you've been watching for the past couple of weeks are like what we do today, where we sit down, we record 3 or 4 videos, and then upload them at a later date. Yeah. But anyways, so I got a special giveaway. So for our 300 subscriber giveaway, what we're giving away this week, I mean, I have the copies in front of me, but don't worry about that. But for our
they'll be there.
Yeah, they'll be there. You talked to Chris H 1987. We sent him. He was our first giveaway winner.
Yeah, with a pinhead.
No, not pinhead. The Hell Priestess. Sasha R print. So yes,
Priestess pinhead. Same thing.
So we love rewarding our subscribers.
Right.
But we're gonna do it a little.
Raptor
Rancher.
Rancher.
Yeah, he won our last one with Infinity War digital movie.
Right.
Yes. So, but today we got something special, and we're gonna do our giveaway a little different. So for our 300, yes, the two people. We're going to 2 people, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be giving away a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Xbox One and the PS4. So this is going to be our giveaway for our 300 subscribers. So what we want y'all to do, because the good thing is only our most dedicated subscribers watch our Shootin' the Sitch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what we want y'all to do is comment after y'all, if y'all want to comment in this comment section.
Right.
Along with your regular comment, don't forget to leave a comment in, say, either Xbox One or PS4. That's it.
And we know the right answer is Xbox One.
I'm not getting into that. But yeah, I agree, but yeah. But yeah, just in the comment section.
Either way, you're gonna get something.
Yeah.
If you win.
Yeah, if you win. So just leave it in the comment section. Just type in Xbox One or PS4, and what we'll do is we'll go through the comments and we'll pick 2 random people in the comments, and you get the copy of Red Dead Redemption 2.
And don't forget to leave your favorite movie by Zack Snyder.
Yes, and, yeah, exactly. So please let us know what your favorite movie is by Zack Snyder. What do you think is his best, and which one do you think is his worst?
And why?
And why? Yeah, don't just say fuck it, blah, blah, and just leave. Give us an explanation of why you think. All right,
we'll argue.
Yes, we will. Well, debate. Yes.
It's really just arguing.
Arguing in a civilized manner.
Debating.
Yeah, debating. But anyways, everybody, we thank you for joining us on this 300 subscriber celebration. I hope you enjoyed the Shootin' the Shit today.
Hey man, I'm proud of you, brother.
What I do?
No, I mean, I'm proud of you because we got these.
Oh, okay.
I got 300 subscribers.
They're proud of us. So you mean just
proud
me?
Of me too.
Yeah, proud of us. Thank y'all.
And you'd be like, well, I'm proud of you too.
Oh,
yeah, you're not gonna say that.
But anyways, everybody, man, we thank for our subscribers, man. We thank y'all for sticking with us and helping build our channel up. Yeah. Please let us know if there are certain things you want us to talk about. Because I know somebody asked us to review a couple statues, which we'll try to next year.
Next time.
Well, hey man, it don't come out till next year, but we got
families, brother.
Yeah, bills, the ultimate killjoy.
Bills,
yeah,
stuff like that. We're normal.
We try.
We're not rich.
But man, just thank all of you for sticking with us and helping us, man, build up our channel. We still got a long ways to go. We hope we get up to the thousands and eventually millions. But we won't be able to do it without your help.
Thank you.
Just whatever you guys want us to talk about, whatever subject or anything like that, let us know what you would want us to talk about. Like the statue people, we try to get statues, but again, we got families, so we got to pick and choose. As you can tell, I usually stick with Predator, Alien, Horror, and Quarter of the Dead. Those are usually my main ones.
Mine are all video games.
Yeah, exactly.
And Batman.
And like I said, but I'll try to do what I can to meet requests.
Oh, we're gonna do a Batman toy review sometime. But that was for one of our awesome subscribers, Special K.
Oh, Special K, yeah. Oh, you're awesome.
I'm gonna do that review for you, man. Eventually.
Hey, I'm not gonna try to throw it before we go. Who's your favorite subscriber so far?
Honestly, I really love. I love commenting towards Special K. I like commenting towards Raptor Rancher. And everybody else, man. Honestly, I just love commenting.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what my favorite subscriber is?
Who?
It'll probably be Snudger. Will.
Oh, Snudger, that guy.
Yeah.
I've really.
You ain't commenting as much as you used to.
I really like you too, man. You're funny.
You ain't commenting as much as you used to. I don't know that, Snudger. I notice.
I think Snudger got mad at me when I told him all about Deadpool.
Oh.
I think he got mad.
I'm not getting involved in that.
I'm sorry.
But the Stunja really comments on our
everything.
Yeah, he does. He's been my personal favorite subscriber. I think Special K and Raptor Rancher would be right under him with that part.
I'm gonna have to call them out though. Stunja, Will, and Special K. What the hell, man? Why didn't you comment on the Hannibal Lecter video?
They did not either, did they? They did not comment on it. I'm surprised.
Fuck, man.
Special K, yeah. Because for a while I thought like, man, where's Special K at? Like we noticed when our subscribers aren't commenting and stuff like that, because we know we comment on everything. We love talking to y'all and everything. So we notice when one of you disappear, we notice it.
I was waiting on y'all's comment, by the way.
Me too. I was surprised.
Special K and Snooja.
Yeah, like where are they at? I'm like, I want to hear their
Raptor Rancher.
No, Raptor Rancher did.
I know he commented.
Yeah, I'm saying he brought up a good point. I'm like, we'll just leave it at that. I'm saying
that's actually. But
no. I'm giving you credit.
Those kids were different.
Excuses. But anyway,
it's just a fact.
But anyways, everybody, thanks for joining us today on Cracker Hunters, man. Thank y'all for helping us reach 300 subscribers. But I'm Carolina Hitman. 300.
I'm Anubis.
All right. But thanks for joining us today. Hope to continue to see everybody, man, commenting and joining us on our videos. But we'll see y'all next time. Peace.